Oh my gosh, guys, we are talking all Real Housewives of Durban, season 3. So I have watched episode 1 and episode 2. Yo, I must say, in a chaos vibes, in a toxicness, in a hey. So I have seen a growth from people's personalities. Let's start with that. People are being confrontational. People are talking. Let's start with episode 1, where it was just a setting. Nungu actually invited at her own house Jojo. She also invited Sorisha and Usli. So Usli is the new lady that is Ununku's neighbor, right? She has short hair, and it's this lady. She's gorgeous. Shem, I will not lie. I actually like that she's not just a spiritual person, but she sounds like a true friend to Nunku, in my opinion, because the way she's so straightforward with things, I really do admire her. Even though Nunku threw her under the bus, I mean, that was really uncalled for her to share what was said about Ujojo. I mean, sometimes, when you are new in a girl group, you always want to have that information. It's okay. Ubanban, unjena. Well, Sbanban, I don't like them. It's fine if someone is not your cup of tea, but I feel like it wasn't for Nungu to actually share that and say, hey, Jojo, this is what Susili actually feels about you. It was just too shady for my from my own 2 cents and fields. I felt like it was really shady. Okay, you move on to a setting where Jojo actually then invited the ladies. She had a really cute princessy themed dinner party, and the girls were there. The girls actually all showed up, which was really nice to see. That's where we actually got to meet most of the girls and actually understand who they are, where they are, what they are all about. So the girls showed up, as usual. They bring it when it comes to fashion. Girls, after showing up, that's where we got to meet Maria, who is the new cast member as well. She's an Indian lady. She's a gorgeous girl, but I actually sense jealousy from Maria. I feel like she compares herself too much to Lokuzana, Sorisha. I mean, no, Sorisha, Sorisha is a millionaire, guys. Sorisha has chankuras, all right? So I don't think Sorisha has the time to actually feel a certain way for someone new who's coming to the group. She knows very well Yena she got it together. And what I like about Surisha, she actually took the time to she takes her time when it comes to knowing someone. She doesn't really go by he say, she said type of vibes. That's what I've seen in the 2 episodes. Ustorisha gravitated towards Usli, which Usli was said to be this mean new friend on the group that was portrayed by Unungu. So I actually liked that she did not take whoever said what. She decided to get to know Sli ngokwakhe. Even though I feel ukuthi futhi kunobu division going on in the groups. Unungu and Jojo made it so clear that they are besties in front of Sorisha. Reason being, Sorisha was really busy and she did not answer. For now, I feel like if we have a tight bond, if we are this tight girl group, if we have that tight girl group situation going on, I mean, a few phone calls that I missed, it does not mean Mina now we are now not friends. I feel like they are ladies, they are old enough, they are businesswomen on top of having really successful husbands that they need to take care of and family. So now holiday, maybe, you never know. I didn't really think to sing as a best friend. nimshiye omunye just because yena did not answer a phone twice or thrice, whatever. Okay, move on. Shooty on the evening, they then ask here Umbali. Bali is also new, right? Umbali is the actress. She lives in Joburg. She goes to Durban, Naye, when she wants to shoot a show, right? She's the type of girl that books. She does exactly like how Umwane used to book accommodation at Durban in order to actually shoot the show. So she then invites the girls. So Umbali invited it was Mbali, it was Nunku, it was Maria, and it was the third one was Jojo. Yes. So she invited them at her house because I feel like those are the girls I really want to get to know, and I'm gravitating towards, because she had a one-on-one type of situation with Nunku and they spoke, and she actually loved the whole thing. Ekufikeni kwabo lapho, they spoke about a situation ka Nonku no N. So Nonku, this is what she says. Nje Nonku no pickle this time around, I am not getting her. She said that Lokuzana at Sorisha's Ocean View opening, the mall. So Sorisha's husband does big things, Velik. So Sorisha invites the ladies to the grand premiere or opening or launch of the mall. And then when the girls got there, some brought husbands wab. Like, for example, Jojo came with her man, okay? When she came with her man, ladies were sitting down, and then Jojo's man was standing kuleyo ndawo, and then Osli speaks to Unungu and Jojo's man, and she tells them, listen, I'm looking for a guy as well, and this guy I'm looking for, all this and that. So Jojo usaibambile for Usli, she's still going to confront her. And then on the other hand, angithi uyabona ukuthi manje le group leli leva ebizo umbali have very personal situation or beefs with the other crew ebizo Surish. So ngapha she then explains Ununku ukuthi, okay guys, I actually didn't like what Surisha had done to Jojo's party, bringing up stories that had happened to her own Ocean Mall type of situation opening. What happened was Annie told Nungu to get up for Annie's husband to sit. Now, it didn't sit well with Nungu as a lady. I mean, a man should stand. I didn't think Anne thought about what she said. Well, Anne she comes across as someone who's rude at times. That's a fact from what I had observed. So again, after Esho Ganjalo, Guguti, you know what, you need to get up, my husband, so that he can sit, blah, blah, blah. It didn't sit well with Nungu. Nungu apparently got up and left because of the whole situation. And she then expressed to them, in the absence of Anne, she told them, Guti, she's not happy. She feels like Annie is afraid of her man. The way Anne's so that Anne's man can sit down was really rude and wrong. And you know, when a girl's venting, she says too many things at once, even if it's not as slangan, but because she has that, she just needed to bottle it out. So here they are talking about why Surisha brought up that situation at a dinner party. It was a wrong place and time, blah, blah, blah. On the other end, Lokuzana, Slee, so it was Slee, it was Anne and Surisha. Surisha invited them at her beauty spa that is yet to be launched. So when she invites them, the whole meeting was for her to actually express what Onungu had said about Annie at her absence. She then tells Ugutai, this is what Onungu has said. She says that she's she gets the vibes with when you're afraid of your man. The way you made her to get up, La Payana, you told her to get up at the launch of the Oceans Mall. This is what you had done. She was really not happy about what you did, because if it wasn't Ununku that was sitting down, if it was Sorisha or Jojo, she wouldn't have said that. So that's what Ununku exactly said. And Umbali was there to actually verify Huti exactly this is what Ununku had said about her. So it's just division already. I am sensing friendships shifting, because guys, when the episode started, it was shown Uti Ununku and Umbali ominously they're friends. And then now that she actually introduced her to the friends, she changed. I feel like Unungu is sacrificing so much just to be in good books to be in Jojo's good books. I feel like she enjoys her relationship with Jojo and not seeing that she's distancing herself from the girls that are truthful and real with her. I'm not saying Jojo is not real with Unungu, but we know once Unungu steps on Jojo's toes, I mean, those two, in the previous season when they fight, it's not cute. It becomes ugly. So, okay, they move on. Usorisha then decides to invite all the girls, right, to her a spa opening at the mall. All the girls came, and then hell broke loose. When I tell you, oh my gosh, hell broke loose. There's this new lady that came. Hi. I need water for this. The new lady that came, she's a private chef. She introduced herself. I'm going to add her name here, guys, and her picture. I'm sorry, I had forgotten. I'm very bad with people's names. She came, and she you know when someone makes it clear Guti has I've arrived, and I'm very. She's very open. She's very talkative. I got the bossy vibes from her. I got the very confrontational type of person, because guys, it was sad shame what happened. So while the girls were still talking and confronting each other about the boring Nungu said this about N type of situation, here comes Lokozana, Londi. So Londi broke the commotion. Londi was the angel, was the aha moment for Jojo to escape from that whole situation. This is happening at N's launch, Sorisha's opening for the spa thing. And from what I got from the girls, there was a bit of wretchedness going on, as much as from the previous season. Okay, I'm not saying the girls are not out there and talkative and loud and that is fine, but the way things was words were exchanged this time around, people's actions, the way people stood up and when they spoke to each other, and people wanting to hit each other, it ended in a situation where Usli decided to leave because she felt like she was gonna bash someone. She left. She was crying and all upset. Shem, I did feel for her, because she was honestly ganged up upon. She was just miserable, and I felt really sad for her, because she did not get the chance to introduce herself. When you are new, as I said in the group, guys, it's very nice for you to introduce yourself and show the pretty side of you before they see the wildcat in you. So I felt like she wasn't given that opportunity, which led her to just leave, because already people started to her. When the new chef came to the group and actually sat in the couches, she introduced herself as a chef, And well, also, Leah also gets a verbal diarrhea situation from her because she couldn't shut up. Instead, she was like, "You are a caterer. What is this caterer doing here?" So, okay, the new lady, she overheard Osli asking, "What is she doing here?" And he asked for Osli ukuthi behambe to get some drinks. And then the lady tells Jojo that I left on Jojo's. She's like, guys, I don't like what this girl has just said. And then they like what she said. She's like, I had clearly introduced myself. I'm a private chef. And here she comes calling me a caterer. Already, people's feelings are on a high and people are not liking Musli. Then it was like, how dare she, blah, 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 you know. Okay, fine. Olondi comes looking all gorgeous with pink hair. She sits down. Ultimately, Olondi, this new lady, the private chef, not caterer lady, she gets all on Londi's personal in situations. She's like, so Jojo asks Ulondi, how are you feeling, babes? You know, after all this that has happened, I don't have to be in detail about Indaba Londi. Okay. And then I feel like Ulondi is now going to be a friend of the show. That's me speculating. With the private chef, I feel like they are friend of the show vibes type of situation. Okay. I say, oh Londi, I cannot, Jojo, explain because I don't feel comfortable. There's someone I don't know here. Meanwhile, it's just the three of them. The new private chef, Londi, and Jojo. Private chef is like, yeah, you can tell her. I mean, I don't care about your business. I mean, I felt like, wow, like what the hell? She's not talking to you. She is not comfortable sharing her business in front of you. I mean, that is so simple. And she's like, I don't care about you. Vele, your life or situation is all out there, and wada. Well, if you hadn't done so and so, then you would be here. Guess what? You would be driving the Range Rover. Hiri hara, tada. And guys, I felt like Londi was terribly ambushed. She was caught off guard. She did not know how to respond. You could just see in her face or facial expression that because Olondi does have comebacks, guys. She was going to be able to retaliate and actually defend herself. But the way she was really caught off guard. I felt like the lady came with this thing of hey wena, I ngizokutshela. She had a mean girl type of vibes, this new chef lady. She is very beautiful, but even I am afraid of her. she, she gives me scary vibes. I'm so scared of her. The way she confronted, guys, I myself don't like confrontations, but the way she said it, I was like, she's the type of girl who will tell you your business, throw in her own 2 cents, and then be willing to actually get up and bash you again. The way she was speaking, guys, she was like, hey, in your face, hey, this is your business. This is how I feel. If you should have done this. And I'm like, the only thing Londi had said was, I do not feel comfortable sharing Jojo my business and how exactly I feel in front of someone I am not used to. That's all she said. And I felt like it triggered the private chef. The private chef had enough. It was enough for her to storm. Hey, she brought it. When I tell you she brought it, it was really sad. Shame, I honestly do feel bad for Londi. Well, I'm not going to say everything that she has done. You guys can watch it, but it was really sad. So the girls all came, and then they were looking at this new lady speaking. You know, when when people have this expression in their faces like, who the hell are you, and we are afraid of you. I got those vibes from the girls. They were afraid. I was also afraid of for on their behalf watching this whole thing, because if she's going to be the one hanging around them, yo, it's still going to be, as I said, oh my gosh, like, whew. Okay, guys, well, that's my review on the show. Definitely, guys, you will definitely catch me on the next reviews and episodes. I just want to thank you for watching. Please keep the subscriptions going, guys. I really do appreciate it. Do comment. Please don't be shy or afraid. Comment. I'll definitely read and do answer. Well, today I just wanted to look cute. It's very early in the morning, but I was like, you know what? If I'm going to talk about gorgeous people, why not look cute myself? So I decided to prepare myself. Thank you so much, guys. Also, I actually changed my name to Lwazie'sSpace because most of the guys weren't able to search for my space and actually get my channel. So we are Lwazie'sSpace for now. I do have a lovely day. Bye.